Did you know one of the highest selling whiskeys of the year is also one of the most hated whiskeys?
So join us today as we delve into the world of the most hated whiskeys.
And help you uncover if one of your favorite whiskeys is also one of the most hated whiskeys.
And when are we going to do this?
Right after this.
Don't come round and waste my time. A generation of my time. There is nothing we can do. Stop this plague from breaking through.
Welcome to Whiskey Pop. My name is Jeff.
And I'm Zane.
And today we're going to talk about hated whiskey, or why people hate on whiskey.
Yeah, there's a lot of hate.
Which is weird, right?
Yeah.
But before we do that,
There's always a little something that we like to do. And what is that?
well, we like to drink whiskey.
And that's what we like to do.
And today we're going to really piss off some whiskey haters.
Yeah, because we're opening up a beautiful bottle of Blanton's.
No, it just looks like a Blanton's bottle, but actually it's Crown Royal Blackberry, or better yet known in Blackberry Crown.
Blackberry Crown. So this is an allocated whiskey that you'll find in your local
Yeah,
liquor
it's
store.
allocated, all right. How about I pour this up?
Let's pour it.
Hang on, I gotta untwist the cap.
Pour all you want. Pour all you can.
People love to hate on whiskey.
They love to hate Canadians.
And they, but Crown does tend to get a little level of hate, right?
Because it's Canadian.
But yeah, sure. So we thought it'd be great because this is a very popular whiskey this year.
Super popular.
And so later next week, we're gonna review this said
Yeah.
Blackberry. But let's try it.
Is it-
I mean, it's blackberry.
I bet it smells
It
great.
smells great, right? Honestly, I can't wait to
Yeah,
review this.
that'll be an interesting review.
I think it'll be fun, right?
Yeah.
So in the meantime,
Some of the most popular whiskeys out there are...
some of the most hated whiskeys. Why is it that it seems like that there's this level of trolls
Yes.
that exist on hate a whiskey that other people may like?
Somehow I feel like you're going to tell me all about that.
But you know, it's funny. Recently, we just did an episode on Traveler whiskey.
Right, exactly.
We loved it.
It was good.
Unfortunately, there's a whole world out there that trashes that whiskey.
Huh.
And it was funny. We probably should talk about some of the comments of hate we got on that.
Yeah.
So like Mike Mattis 1204, it's close to a drain pour for him.
Wow.
Street Glizzy, it says it tastes like dog bathwater. When was the last time you had dog bathwater?
I don't know, but Mr. Glizzy seems to have tasted bathwater,
A few times.
so
it
at least
sounds
he
like.
could compare it to it.
Yeah. Kevin Cortez 6227, he says this whiskey is garbage.
Well, what kind of garbage?
And then my favorite one, this is my favorite, American Monster 8342. He says he picked up a Weller Special Reserve for a friend and he got him back by picking up a Traveler.
Now, see, that's actually really clever and funny, but...
It is funny, but I mean, they're still saying that first Special Reserve gets hate and
Yeah. All at one same
Traveler.
time. It's pretty great.
He's like slapping two whiskeys in one shot.
So,
But before we go down this rabbit hole, right?
yes.
We need to try and figure out how a whiskey becomes hated.
Oh. Yeah, is it arbitrary? Is there a method?
Well, there might be a slight method. We've noticed over the last few years, right?
Yeah.
Especially in this economy of the bourbon boom, that
Right.
there's a certain level of hate that's starting to come from bourbon lovers.
Right. Is that because they're so hoity-toity?
No, I think it's something we started to call, instead of calling them haters, they became bourbon Karens.
McCarran's.
Karens.
Yeah, okay.
Bourbon Karens.
I got you.
How do you recognize a bourbon Karen? Bourbon Karens tend to tell people their opinion about a bottle they just purchased.
Oh, like, so I bought a bottle and then you tell me what I should think about that bottle.
Exactly. So a bourbon Karen can't allow somebody to enjoy a whiskey they just purchased without making sure they understand if they should or shouldn't have made that purchase.
Ah, I got you.
They may tell you that you should open a bottle or not open a bottle.
So you're saying that some bottles are like, oh, And you never touched them?
That's what a bourbon Karen's saying.
But what if you just wanted to drink it?
Well, you shouldn't have bought that bottle.
I see.
Bourbon Karens will be quick to tell you if your bourbon is trash or good for cash.
Trash or good for
So, I mean,
cash?
if you spent the right amount of money for this bourbon, they'll be quick to tell you if you did or didn't.
I got you.
So, like, if you went and spent $30 for, I don't know, Blackberry Crown,
hey, that's probably trash.
it's probably trash, you know? Bourbon Karens are quick to tell you that your young whiskey, your celebrity whiskey, your allocated whiskey, your craft whiskey is worthy or not of their opinion. So they're like, is it really good? I don't think it's good. You shouldn't have bought that craft whiskey.
Now, we give our opinions here.
We do, but do we trash that for other people? I mean, I can't name the last time I got online.
We don't
and
trash
left a
it.
comment on a reviewer say, you know what? You're full of crap. That whiskey is trash.
No, we just give our opinion on what we think about a whiskey.
But that's our subjective opinion.
Yeah, of course.
But you have to kind of go a special way out of your way to be a bourbon Karen.
Yeah, I think so.
Now you're trying to say that you know better than everybody else. This whiskey is what it is.
I mean, do we have examples of said whiskeys that are the highly sought after Karenized whiskey?
We actually do, and I think we're going to go over those right now.
It's about time.
There are whiskeys out there that people love to hate on, but it's funny because these whiskeys are extremely popular
Based on,
sales, based
Right.
on how much people drink,
yeah.
history of that brand even. The first one we're going to talk about today is
Yeah.
Crown.
Of course, Crown. Everybody has got exposure to Crown.
I mean, Crown like this Crown ran $26.99 retail.
But guess what?
But instead, last year, it sold almost 19 million gallons of whiskey from Crown.
That's a lot of whiskey.
And the funny thing is this year alone, when they released this Blackberry Crown, when liquor stores were used to getting the call, hey, do you have any Blantons?
Yeah.
This overtook those calls. Now people are calling like, do you have any Blackberry Crown? So for the first time in years,
Yeah.
Crown Royal, Blackberry Crown,
Okay.
became the most sought after whiskey.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know.
And I'm telling you right now, when I found this bottle the other night, I was even shocked because the moment it hit the shelf, it's gone.
God.
It's gone.
Well, it must be crap then, because if everybody wants it, there's no way it's that good.
Dude, there was a point in the secondary markets this year, early this year, it was selling for over $100 or more for a bottle of this stuff.
Well,
And we're going to review it later.
I think we're going to count ourselves privileged.
I know, we got lucky. We got
Look at
this
that.
great allocated whiskey to review.
In my experience, there's no such thing as luck.
Willet Pot Still.
Now, I have to say, I like this whiskey.
But people say that bottle is too flashy.
Oh, it's just too much. They're just spending the money on the bottle.
Yeah, it's too young, it's too green. Some people said even that this spirit has gotten worse over the years. Like it used to be better than it is now.
And that leads me to believe then they just don't sell it anymore, right?
No, they sell a crap ton of it. Every time you go there, they only have a few bottles left because somebody is still buying a ton of that whiskey. There's a number of online reviewers, though, who will trash this whiskey, too.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're going to see that on anything. But why the hate so much on this particular one? Do we really know?
I don't know. I mean, we did a review on this whiskey like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I don't think we trashed it.
I mean, maybe we just said it was too young, too earthy.
No, I think we said it was too good.
Had too much leafy on
God damn, Jimmy. This some serious gourmet shit.
All right, so our next whiskey.
This may shock you.
Any celebrity whiskey is usually hated.
Yes.
And so I think we use an example of a celebrity whiskey that was hated would be Proper 12.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I mean, Proper 12 started out as a celebrity whiskey but with Conor McGregor, right?
yeah, right.
I mean, he
Right.
recently sold that for billions.
He made money. Let's just put it that way.
He bought like a Ferrari yacht with the money he made from selling that whiskey.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously he did good on the purchase.
So why do people hate it so much? I found an actually bear on Reddit said these 3 things that might kind of sum up why people hate, celebrity whiskey.
Okay.
He said it tastes like hot fucking garbage.
Not just garbage, as so-and-so had said recently.
Hot fucking garbage.
Garbage.
So there are people out there who are drinking dog bath water, garbage,
And hot.
Hot garbage.
Yeah, hot garbage.
It's a marketing gimmick. They're like, because the celebrities involved, it's just a gimmick. It's
Yeah,
not really that great.
sure.
Endorsing whiskey is stupid.
Oh, yes.
Because Zane and I would never endorse a whiskey if we got paid millions to do it.
We would never do that.
And then he said Conor McGregor is a fucking piece of shit.
Well, I mean, he might be.
He's kind of onto something on that one. I mean,
Yeah, but the thing is you can't take like a person's attitude or their persona and put it into like the product.
because the whiskey must be a piece of shit.
Because you're not like milking Conor McGregor to make the whiskey.
Would you use 2 hands to milk Conor McGregor?
Every time you milk anything, you use 2 hands.
Really?
And I'm even showing you the right hand movements.
The liberty of milking your cow for you.
We don't have a cow. We have a bull.
Okay, so this next one that gets a ton of hate. We've even probably hated it before, at least hated on it a little bit. We've teased it. We've teased it.
Okay.
And that would be Fireball.
Is Fireball even a whiskey?
Some people say that Fireball tastes like Big Red gum soaked in pee.
Yeah, okay.
Some people say because it's cheap, that people just drink it to get drunk. It can't be a good whiskey because it's so cheap. It's just used for that purpose.
But I'm still hung up on the first thing you said. So, are there people that have had
Big Red gum
soaked in pee?
I
Or
mean,
are they saying it tastes like they think it smells?
Maybe it went like this. Maybe some people bought a stick of Big Red gum right before like a certain act in the evenings with their spouse.
Oh, shut up.
And then maybe later they discover there's things that they are into that other people may not be into that are very golden. And because they still had the flavor of the Big Red gum.
I really don't know.
That's it. Bathe the Stiffmeister.
Maybe it's the way it's marketed.
It could
Maybe because
be.
it markets itself as a whiskey.
But we know it's not.
It's a
cinnamon
liqueur. But at one point it was recalled.
Oh, why is that?
Because there was a large, unsafe amount of propylene glycol in it. Do you know what propylene glycol is?
That's called antifreeze.
I mean, that's how you keep it cool. Whenever you don't need it to be cool, it stays cool on
So
its
you can
own.
put this in the motor of your vehicle and keep your engine block from freezing up.
Yeah, or in your body.
Or overheating.
Yeah. But here's the deal. It is available in like what, every bar you ever go to?
Oh, yeah. And since it's so hated and terrible, how many millions of gallons is this one sold?
17 million gallons just in 2022 alone.
Yeah, the cult of Fireball is a real thing. And I would have to say that, 17 million gallons of anything
That's a lot.
probably means there's a lot of people that like it.
I mean, think about it. Have we drank Fireball before?
Yes.
And have we not liked it?
No.
Uh-huh. Especially when it's really cold.
Okay, go. I'm too bougie for this conversation.
Yeah. This next one's gonna piss you off, I just know it.
Let me guess.
So we hang out on TikTok groups and Reddit groups and other whiskey groups across the internet, right?
Yeah, right, of course.
One surprising thing that I've seen is a certain allocated whiskey start getting some hate. But this one blew me away. There are people today that believe that Blanton's is one of the most hated whiskeys available. You actually get made fun of now online. If you tell somebody, I got a bottle of Blanton's, they're like,
Oh, well,
that whiskey sucks. That's what they say. So what's driving this? Why are people saying that Blanton's now suddenly sucks?
I think people just can't live with their jealousy.
Well, some people say that the quality of Blanton's has gotten so bad that it's dull and it should be called Blandon's.
Oh my God. It's not bland.
Some people say that the flavor descriptions that are available, the honey, the brown sugar, the leather.
Yeah, sure.
That's not really there. But we've had a lot of Blandon's.
It's all there.
It's all there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all there. And then some people say because of the high demand and difficulty to find, it creates this anger, pent up, I can't get it, so it must be shitty whiskey.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't be hunting for it or you want to try to get it.
See, I think there's probably more to do with that. Like I said, somebody says, hey, I got a bottle. And everybody's like, I hate you for that.
And here's the deal, we don't chase after that bottle.
No, of course not.
But if somebody pulls out a bottle and offers us a dram or two,
sure, we're going to drink it.
and we're going to like it, especially if we get some Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing is, me and you don't have a problem dropping $60 on a $60 whiskey.
It's $100 whiskey now.
That's the point.
That might be the other problem.
That's why we don't chase
But it still doesn't make it a bad whiskey just because the price went up.
No.
It's still a good whiskey. You shouldn't hate it.
No.
Our honest opinion is it's a tasty single barrel whiskey.
Oh, for sure.
It's been 6 to 8 years making it.
Yeah.
Is in Warehouse H, which was built like right after Prohibition.
Right.
And the master distiller for there is meticulous on those barrels specifically.
It's gonna taste each one's gonna be slightly different out of
Exactly
the batch.
right.
But you're gonna be getting something very similar.
It's Buffalo Trace. Does Buffalo Trace make really bad whiskey?
Apparently, they make really bad traveler's whiskey.
Yeah. See, now we're back to the whole thing of why it was hated. Well, it can't be good. It's a celebrity whiskey. It
That's
can't
right.
be good. I heard they're mixing it with Canadian whiskey.
Yeah.
It can't be good because it's blended.
Blended with what? That's another interesting question.
Yeah, but let's say whatever they're blending it with, if it tastes good,
It's just
it
good.
tastes good.
Tastes good.
Tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama. Don't it, Willie? Yeah, boy. Hey, mama.
What the hell you want with?
So here's the deal. We said this a number of times before. Whiskey and the flavor is subjective to the person who's drinking it.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
something you may like, others may not like. But it's okay for you to like it.
And it's okay to say, hey, I don't like this one that much.
That's right. And let's take it from two Gen Xers. We were raised in an era where people were constantly telling us what we should and shouldn't like and do what we shouldn't do. And what do we say to those people?
Fuck
you, Karen.
Fuck you!
All right, so what about you? Is there a favorite whiskey that you love, but people tend to hate on? Let us know in the comments down below.
Yeah, and go ahead. Bash some more whiskeys. We enjoy reading every comment.
Oh, we love the comments. I mean, if you want to bash a review that we've done, we're all okay with that. We're big boys. We can handle it.
Yeah, we gotta. Well, it's okay. I'm just gonna leave that one there.
But also, if there's a whiskey that we have liked and you think it's trash, we do want to hear it.
Yeah, because if you have a really constructive reason why you think this or
Constructive
whatnot,
reason.
because it's opinions are interesting, and I do like to see what other people have to say about certain things.
And please quit drinking hot trash.
Yeah, if it's garbage,
Don't eat it. Don't drink it.
If it's dog water, well, don't drink that.
Don't drink it. So don't forget to like, share, and
Subscribe, and don't forget to ding our dong.
because that's how you know when new episodes come out each week, like when we review this Blackberry Crown on Second Pour next Friday.
That's right. And check out some of our other library. We have more tips and tricks of things about whiskey.
Did you say tips? Tips. Oh yeah, we do have a lot of those.
Tips. Did I not enunciate?
No,
correctly?
you did. I'm just making sure it's tips.
Okay.
In the meantime, you guys continue to be geeky, and we'll see you next week for Second Pour.
Cheers.
Cheers.